everyone, this is Aztec here. Hoping you guys are having a good Friday. Just wanted to thank you all again for coming to watch, and yeah, let's get started. To begin, I picked up Firewatch because I watched a few other YouTubers play, and it seemed like a really interesting, kind of short game, but I've heard good things about it. And I've only played maybe the first day or so, so if you see that trophy not pop, that's why. So I've gotten a little bit of the story to start, but like you, for people who are on the fence, I want to show you guys hopefully how the game is, and I've liked it so far. So let's get started with this, shall we? New game. Here we go. Loading with a tree. Alright, so I will try to keep my voice to a minimum with this for during big cutscenes like this. Panic! Boulder, Colorado, 1975. Ooh, pretty place. Been there. You see Julia. Oh, cue the music. She's about 20. She's about your age, late 20s, laughing with well-dressed professors and grad students from the nearby CU Boulder. You, Henry, are out drinking with your pals. You approach her. You are drunk. So, what's your, your major? You look pretty. Well, it's like a recent college grad, I know. I'd probably go with you. You're pretty. You're pretty, she says coolly. You are not. You are a future hangover. What? You reply, confused. Somebody should buy you a cheeseburger, she says. She flags down a waiter, and 1 week later, you are Julia's boyfriend. Oh, that was a great start. Elevator. Press R2 to pick up backpack. Got backpack. Huh. All the buttons point to an arrow to go down. I'm in the only parking garage with one car. Huh. Office, building. Sweet truck, though. I will take that. Orange truck is mine! Wait, orange backpack, orange truck. I want to say this guy's favorite color is orange. You date for over a year. She drives you absolutely nuts. It's great. You move in. You share an apartment near the school with a view of the mountains. You two drink beers out on the deck. You drink beer just about anywhere. Life is good. Not a sponsored advertisement there. Julia wants to get a dog. Oh, what kind of dog? There's a scruffy, undersized beagle. Julia is in love. She wants to bring it with her to class. There's also an intimidating yet gentle-eyed German shepherd. Nothing bad could ever happen to Julia while walking this dog. It's a badass dog. I mean, German beagles are cute, but I really have... His name's Mayhem, too. Sweet. Alright, I gotta go with the German shepherd, because they have a soft spot in my heart. So, Mayhem it is! Mayhem's an excellent dog. He loves to wrestle with you in the park and goes with Julia on her runs. Even though he's too big to bring to school, Julia loves him all the same. Mayhem is a friend and child and pet all rolled into one. "1979. You talk out on the deck. It's summer, 9:30 p.m. and the heat's still radiating off the high desert. What do you think about kids?" she asks. Kids, they're not very smart or good at much. I'm saying if you and I have some, a couple of little idiots. As a sucker for kids, I'd have to say they're pretty good. In that case, we should probably get married. Yeah, I would like that, you say. These kids are probably going to be screwed up enough. It's probably for the best that their parents are hitched. You say she's absolutely right. Clothes in the trunk. Let's see. Ooh. I love the art style so far. Goodbye, orange. Can't go that way. And I assume that's... Fire danger. Very high. Prevent forest fires. You're not Smokey the Bear! Alright, well, I guess Smokey the Bear is a copyrighted individual character, so I guess we can't expect him to see everywhere, so we'll go with this universe's thoroughfare trail ahead. Okay. Two Forks region overview. This is probably this is what we're looking for, the Two Forks lookout right there. Oh. Two Forks lookout right there. Don't forget to check in. You know it. No fireworks. And this is, I'm assuming, late 70s, early 80s, so no cell phones. So we actually got to write an email. You're in their country. Learn to live with bears. Uh-oh. Not recommended for experienced hikers. Well, I guess I'll find out if I'm experienced or not. That is so pretty here. Just like the real world. 1980. It's a Thursday night and Julie is 4 hours late. She doesn't call. You're worried and get angrier by the minute. She walks in after you've gone to bed. She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having a fun time. You fight when she gets between the sheets. You get mad, or ignore her. I don't know. One is not confrontational myself, but at the same time, don't go to sleep on it being mad. Just get it out of your system. You call her an inconsiderate asshole. Well, that just went up to nowhere. She tells you to fuck yourself and not be such a baby. You call her selfish. She knows you mean it and it hurts her feelings. Wow. Yeah, I feel like a dick now choosing this choice. 1981. Julie likes to draw. She draws plants for her research. She draws all the places you go. She draws you. You pose like He-Man, or you frolic like a Victoria's Secret model. You know, I'm interested to see how this turns out, so let's do He-Man. Let's try to figure that. See, you look awesome. That's great. Just what I want to hear. Oh, drop down. Oh, boom. Stealth. Ooh, I love the orange. I mean, this is like the primary color of this game, so I mean, I imagine. And I've been out to Colorado before. Like, I know this doesn't really take... I think this is Utah or Colorado, like one of those two. I've enjoyed some hiking out there, but I wish I could spend more times doing this. Two Forks. Many more miles. 8 miles? Jeez. And it's, judging by the sun, it's late in the day, so I figure it's going to be probably another day for this guy to get going. The sun! 1982. During the summers, you and Julia enjoy walking Mayhem at night. There's a festival in town. It brings in folks from faraway places. One of them tries to mug you with a knife. Mayhem runs away. Fuck, dog, Julia yells. She gets flustered and has trouble speaking when she is stressed. You confront the attacker. You scare him away, or you beat his goddamn face in. Oof. I mean, someone did this to, like, my fiance or wife or girlfriend, I'd probably beat his goddamn face in too. Your arms get cut up, but you beat the guy to a pulp. You don't feel very tough. You cried your eyes out before the cops show up. Julia asks to take a different path from that day forward. You say okay. You don't want to go that way either. From then you walk by the river. See, he's not total hard ass. He's got a sensitive side. 1984. Plans to have kids gets waylaid by work. I mean, it's almost been 4 years since we popped the question, so I imagine that's been the case. Julie gets offered a job at Yale. Yale's in Connecticut, 2,000 miles away. It's a great job, associate department chair. She wants to move. You absolutely do not. Convince her not to take the job. Agree if she commutes back and forth. I could never do this. I know many people who've been in this situation before, and you can't just, like, you try to make it work as best you can, even though long distance does not work. I know from experience it does not work. But you can't say no to her if it's a dream job for her. You ask if she'll commute back and forth. You don't want to move to Connecticut. She says it'll be hard, but she'll do it if you won't move. You tell her not to pass it up if that's what she wants. She agrees. She flies back to Boulder 3 times each semester. 1985. Julia is sent home from Yale on paid leave after having an episode. She lost it on a colleague for borrowing books that were important to her research. She didn't remember that she had happily loaned them to him just 2 days prior. She was found crying in the stairwell. You guys say maybe you guys should talk to someone about it, or you should make direct macaroni and drink wine and try to forget about it. I would say talk to somebody about it. You can't just ignore there's something about it, so it's the best help to get is to talk to somebody. After seeing multiple doctors and having many tests, they are worried that Julia might be suffering from early onset dementia. She is 41. Shit. You both decide to keep it a secret for now. Oh, jeez. This game is getting depressing at the start. It's like the up of video games so far. You're gonna cry in the first 10 minutes. And there's the orange backpack, camping out. Oh, we're literally just right where... No, we're not. This is... Let's see. Journal. Pick up. Oh, hello. Boy, that is a interesting... interesting. Oh, anywho. Mayhem is getting older. He's got silver down his back and slows down at night. You and Julia walk into the bar to see your friends, and it feels like nothing has changed. Julia goes back to the university. Seems like things are getting better. I mean, time has passed, so... 1987. Julia's affliction gets worse. She can't remember things in class. Her research is in shambles. She drives her car to the next town over for no particular reason and has to be brought home by the police. She's devastated. She's sent home on permanent medical leave. To have that kind of devastation and, like, just be brought about something that you have no control over is just devastating. I totally feel for her pain right now. Some days you get the Julia who calls you a dope and your unborn child little idiots. Other days you are a stranger. She pulls you into bed to make love. After 5 minutes, she goes into a panic, believing her dad is at the door. Jeez. You tell her family. They are crushed and begin to make trips to and from their home in Australia to visit her. For a while, your friends come by with little things to brighten the day. She gets worse. Oh, man. 1988. You spend your days following Julia around the house. You count the seconds between the 2 weekly visits from Daniel, the nurse. He suggests that Julia could live somewhere else, somewhere within a 24-hour care, a home. It sits with you for a couple months. You either decide to move her into a full-time care facility, or you are determined to take care of her by yourself. I don't know. I mean, personally, myself, I would try to take care of her as best I could. But just knowing how tolling it is to take care of somebody, that's your job 24/7. And you're not an expert. I mean, there's people that could definitely help her and benefit it from her. But it's what best for Julia. That's what I want. My character would want, I guess. I just fell down and I'm looking straight up at the sky. Ah! Alright, we're in the woods. Into the woods we go. It's too pretty here. Honestly, this is like probably one of the prettiest games I've seen in a while. A deer!